With the anticipated conclusion of 1923 Season 3 on the horizon, fans are turning their attention toward what might come next in Taylor Sheridan's sprawling Dutton family universe. Among the most discussed possibilities is the rumored continuation series titled 1944, which is speculated to pick up the narrative threads from 1923, following a new generation of Duttons through the aftermath of the Great Depression and the tumultuous years leading up to and including World War II. A prominent theory suggests that 1944 will focus on Spencer Dutton's children, continuing the legacy through his lineage. Considering Spencer's central role in 1923, his character arc would naturally shape the lives of his descendants. Whether Spencer survives the events of Season 3 is still unknown, but the groundwork has been laid for his legacy to be carried forward. If Spencer does die, either during the final episodes of 1923 or between the timeline gap into 1944, his absence would leave a profound emotional imprint, creating space for his sons to grow up in the shadow of a heroic but tragic figure. This leads us to Elizabeth, Spencer's wife, whose fate has become a subject of speculation. Given the harsh and unpredictable nature of the time period, many viewers fear that Elizabeth might either die in childbirth or be written out through another dramatic twist. However, others believe she may reappear in 1944 as the mother of Spencer's children, perhaps in a maternal, guiding role or through flashbacks that explore her relationship with Spencer and the values she passed on to their sons. If handled well, Elizabeth's presence could lend emotional depth and continuity to the new series. Adding another layer to the potential 1944 narrative is the fate of Tiana, the young Indigenous woman who experienced unspeakable trauma during 1923. Her storyline remains one of the most powerful and harrowing in the entire Yellowstone universe. In a 1944 setting, Tiana might be depicted as an older, wiser woman who has channeled her pain into activism or leadership within her community. Her character could serve as a bridge between generations, reminding viewers of the injustices that shaped the land and the resilience required to survive them. A re-emergence of Tiana, especially if she's connected to the Duttons in some capacity, would bring a meaningful narrative arc full circle. Another speculative character is Elsa Dutton's child. As we know from 1883, Elsa's legacy is deeply embedded in the Dutton mythos, even though she tragically died before reaching Montana. There are theories suggesting that Elsa may have been pregnant at the time of her death, or that she had a child before the events of 1883. If such a character were to exist and appear in 1944, they would represent a surprising but rich narrative vein, potentially redefining what we know about the Dutton lineage. Although this is more far-fetched, it wouldn't be out of place in a franchise known for its generational secrets.